What's going on, What's going on, everybody? I'm Lifestyles with Eric. Happy Friday evening. We're live late night with Lifestyles. I think I'm going to go live on TikTok as well. Trying to get set up here. Just give me a minute. What is going on, everybody? Make sure you thumbs up the video when you come in, please. Trying to get this stuff set up here. Um, Make sure you thumbs up when you come in, please. Make sure you thumbs up the video when you come in. Again, I'm Lifestyles with Eric. Thank you for coming in. Let's see. Let's see here. All right. All righty. All righty. I am Lifestyles with Eric. Again, make sure you thumbs up. Hey, Lachelle, what's going on? Thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you for coming in. Where's my water? Hey, what's happening? Make sure you thumbs up. Happy Friday evening. Happy Friday evening. What is going on? What is going on? I'm Lifestyles. Trying to get this phone propped up right here. All righty. Waiting on Mr. Rico to come in. Hey, we're live on YouTube and we're live on TikTok. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. Make sure you come in and thumbs up the video when you come in. If you're on YouTube, please. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Thank you for participating. Again, I'm Lifestyles with Eric. Thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Hey, what's going on? Thank you for coming in tonight. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. Hey, Cindy, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Happy Friday evening. Jerice, Angela, Audria, Lachelle, thank you for coming in on YouTube. Thank you for coming in. Make sure you thumbs up the video, share the video out. We're going to talk about Uncle Shannon tonight. What's going on with Uncle Shay Shay? What's going on with Uncle Shay Shay? Did he let his small head take over the big head? What is going on with Uncle Shay Shay? Is he being set up or did he set himself up? What's going on, Cindy? Hey, what's happening? What is going on with Uncle Shay Shay, Uncle Shannon? Did he let his small head take over the big head? He's 56 years old, close to 60 years old. He should know better. He should know better. We got Mr. Rico coming in. Mr. Rico's on YouTube with me. What's going on, Mr. Rico? Mr. Rico, we on TikTok tonight, Mr. Rico.
Okay.
We on TikTok and we on YouTube. What's going on? What's going on with Uncle Shay Shay, man? What's up with Uncle Shay Shay?
Bunny hopping.
You said bunny. Bunny hopping.
Bunny hopping. That's all he doing. He been doing it.
Yeah, but did he let his small head take over the big head though?
Yup.
Did he fumble the bag, or is he just gonna get it off of YouTube now? Did he fumble the big bag or what?
I think he just got probably just jammed up, man. He probably didn't play ball, or probably different, all kind of numerous things, or whatever. But they do that. He know better.
Do you think this is a ritual? You think this is a humiliation ritual, possibly?
No, I just think it's just another case of a brother. Just another case of one of them stupid athletes, man. That's all. Pretty much.
I think I don't know, man. He's acting like a dumb athlete to me. Like he's never you kind of act, how those southern men act, real southern men act like when they're not able to get a hold to a white lady until they're successful.
Yeah.
And then boom, so I don't know. Then that's when they kind of do I'm not saying it's nothing wrong with that if that's what they want to do, but it seems like they do that once they get successful because they weren't able to get a hold of that living in the South or something like that. Maybe I don't know.
I got that same vibe too,
Yeah,
but
like
like I
kind of
said,
like a slate. Like he always wished that he could, but he couldn't. And then when he was able to get a hold of one, he just. But from what I'm hearing, it's just not sounding right, man. I mean, they said he had another choke, allegedly had another choking incident back in 2010 with his ex girl when she was a pink toe. So,
yeah, I mean, I believe that. I believe it. I believe that they don't. Man, like I said, I was an athlete, man. And some of them just ain't wired right. They good. They good at what they do,
thank you
but
for the gifts. Thank you, thank you.
some of them just don't be wired right, man. And
Um,
some of them be having that.
Harlem girl, thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Happy Friday evening. Would you
Some of
say,
them had
Rico?
an attitude. A lot of athletes have had an attitude that they can't be touched,
They can have
or
whatever
what
they want.
they did whatever they want because they always did because they was athletes, and you know what I'm saying. That's what some athletes do, especially if you're a star athlete, and he probably was since he been in high school and everything, and
And everybody always gave him everything he wanted and whatever, whatever.
yeah. So
Okay.
you know,
Okay. Um, I just think he's made a terrible, bad decision that is gonna cost. And not only that, Rico, me and you both got adult kids, but I don't want my adult kids knowing my freakiness. Okay.
exactly,
I
exactly.
that's that right there is embarrassing. Is that
Man, some people just don't live. Some people live with no shame. So you got some adult parents with adult children that they talk raunchy around their kids, or
right?
not. Sometimes they say little slick stuff, and your children, not children anymore. So they know what you're talking about, and I don't be understanding that either. Like, we know they grown,
You're right,
but
Steve.
I'm gonna sit there and talk certain stuff around my child though. I mean, I don't care how old they are. I ain't gonna sit there and talk like that. But some people just don't care.
You're absolutely right, Rico. There's no shame for a lot of people. A lot of mothers, fathers. I've even saw him. I believe he tapped one of his daughters on the ass.
Probably do, probably so, man.
So some things may be a little inappropriate with some parents, and they still kind of do it. I mean, I don't know. That's a little strange to me, but
Yeah.
it's embarrassing, man, for his kids to know his sex life, and you know, it's embarrassing, man. And he's doing the backdooria with the girl. He's doing the backdooria, and she said no, and he didn't use a condom allegedly. Well, I mean, she said that on the tape, and
What? Well, wasn't he just in something a couple of months ago where he kind of like quote unquote accidentally left his phone on record?
man, that I don't believe that. That's because we think that Uncle Shannon might have some.
Yeah, remember he was getting that when Mike
So
Epps was messing with him. So he came out with the "Yeah, Michelle, good job,
I and
Michelle."
and that and that's the that yeah I yeah yeah
Uh,
yeah I don't believe,
where's
man.
Michelle? Now
That was a
where's Michelle?
that I think that was a publicity stunt myself. I really think that was a publicity stunt. I think that he put that because they say it's not easy to go live on Instagram. So you have to go through a couple steps to go live. You can't just slip and go live on Instagram. So yeah,
Well, and then I look at it.
you're right, Lachelle.
He he got to pay for it.
You're right, Monique. Harlem girl, you're right. Monique told him to leave them young girls alone. And Cat Williams said something about the pink toes. No offense to pink toes, but Cat Williams said leave them alone too, man. He said ain't nothing wrong with them. They're nice, but hey, you know,
Man, I put it like this: if I was, I have to mess with. I had to mess with a hood kind of one. I had to mess with
I feel
one
you.
that been around us. That they ain't scared. They ain't afraid. She gotta have some season to her. She ain't the average. Ain't the average chick, man.
Okay, Harlem girl. Okay, I'm listening to you. Okay,
That's the only way I would do it.
so she said the girl said that it was a publicity stunt in the lawsuit. Hmm. It,
I mean,
well,
look at it's all man. It's bull. It's another distraction, man. That's
it
all it
is.
is.
Yeah. No. I again, I agree. Another distraction. This is not major news. This is just entertainment news. This is what podcasters talk about,
Yeah,
but
they
it's not.
raising
It's
taxes up.
definitely, huh?
They raising taxes on everything. So
I don't want to raise no tax. Who's raising taxes?
sure, they raising the taxes up.
Who?
The government, the
The taxes that went up?
yeah, they about to tax. Well, tobacco. They about to tax property. They about to tax us. They better take out a little bit more taxes on checks.
Indiana, Indiana.
Indiana,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
all that little crap like that.
yeah. But basically, what people think is news is not news a lot of times, and like I said, we talk about it, but it's so many other things going on. People, you really got to keep your eyes open and be aware because they could slip one thing under your eyes when you looking at some bullshit. So you gotta keep your eyes on the prize still and know that when you think it's something that's news, it really ain't news. It's
He just
look,
got caught. That's all
cut,
it is.
cut your
He
eye
just
to the side, and you might see what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it, man.
yeah, he just got caught. That's all.
Major news to distract. Absolutely, I agree. Yeah. So we'll see how this plays out. But he offered her tens of millions of dollars. She's greedy. She's greedy because she should have just took the tens of millions of dollars. So more than $10 million. That's crazy. And she didn't want it. That's crazy. That's greed, man. That's absolute freaking greed. Period.
Yeah,
Absolute greed. He
that's
offered
that
her
is.
tens of millions of dollars and she said, nope, I could get more. Wow. That's some greedy shit. I'm sorry. That's some
It
greedy
is.
shit,
Like
man.
like like
That's
like
greedy. That's
at
greedy.
prison, like 50 Cent son. Like 50 was like he's like I offered that dude 10 million or something like that, and he didn't want to take it. He said I'm just gonna cut him off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just, I don't know.
and the mama, I blame her. I would blame her for that shit, man. Like,
What's this? Let me speak the truth.
better take it and
You
go
said
on
what
back
now?
to like that's lifetime money, man.
It
Some people
is. It is. It is.
don't realize it, but that ain't
You
real
you
money for
you
the
can't
ones that
jack your Mac. You can't jack your Mac. You don't want to jack your Mac. You making too much money. You got endorsements over here. You're on ESPN over here. You got this going on. You got the cognac. You got different brands that you got a brand. Your name is a brand. Shannon Sharp, you're a brand. So you don't want to mess that brand up with petty sex tapes and little it just and people knowing all of your business and the stuff that you like to do in the bedroom in the privacy of your own home. It's silly. It really is. It's silly. It's silly.
yeah. That's why they say, man. You better just stay with your wife or whoever you got, because that's the only person you're gonna be able to trust.
Well, he don't have nobody, but he better get somebody. Hey, Sandra
Well,
Majors, thank
that's
you,
the
thank you for
reason. That
coming in.
is the reason why. That's why it ain't good for rich men to be running around.
You
It's
by
not good
themselves.
for us. It's not good for us.
Yeah. Yeah. I
because they
feel
gonna
you.
be they
I
coming.
feel you.
So the best thing for a man that's wealthy is to get him somebody there, and and better trust her. I don't know, that Bill Belichick and his, that's a whole different, a big age gap, a big age gap.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's something about her, you know what I mean?
Oh, I don't knock another man for I don't do that. That's one thing I don't do.
Hey,
Cause I got a whole nother. I mean, even though I have daughter and stuff like that, I still don't. If a man wants to date a young woman, that's totally his business. I don't, because I
yeah, I
understand why,
wouldn't.
huh?
I said I wouldn't because I ain't got nothing in common with them.
Well, I'm going with what I think I had sent you something, but I'm going with what the reason if I was to, or I understand why older men date younger women a lot of times, or successful older men, because they don't have to deal with a lot of things that they just don't have to deal with a lot of things.
Right.
It's a lot of things they don't want to deal with, and that's okay. Everybody has their preference, so
Yeah.
I
I
don't
don't
knock
knock
that.
it either. I don't knock it.
Yeah. I mean,
But you
just
already
like an older woman, if an older woman could go grab a younger man, if that's what they like, and they could do the same thing older men could do, then
they'll
they would
do
do
it.
it too.
They would do it. They would definitely
But
do
they
it.
don't. But they don't really normally do that. So they knock an older man for dating a younger woman all the time, and they think that there's never anything in common. But they don't know that there's differences. That it's not just the not being in anything. It's not just about sex. It's not just about you thinking they don't have anything in common. It's deeper than that, and especially if it's somebody that they can mold or want to be with, and they don't want any baggage. I mean, that's their preference. Again, if they can take care of a woman, they don't care about the woman having education and all the degrees and all that stuff, and being masculine energy and all that stuff. They just want to do it. If that's what they want to do, that's their business. Everybody has everybody has a preference.
Yeah, yeah, that's yeah.
If my daughter wanted to date an older man, she's a smart kid. She's a smart girl, young lady now. If that's what she wants to do, I'm not going to tell her, you bet not date no older man my age. I mean, whatever she feel like is best for her at over 21 years old. She's a grown woman. So, it is what it is. But I'd still tell her things that I felt like she needed to know, certain things. But I'm not going to knock somebody, because I don't know. If somebody's successful, I don't want to be with no bum 40 something year old bum. You know what I'm saying? That's
But, but
different.
but like he said, well, like I mean, maybe he had a point. He said, "I don't date for age. I date for wage."
What? Oh, who?
Shannon Sharp said that when he was on his little thing with
He said he
Ocho
dates for
Cinco.
wage.
That's what he said. He said, when him and weird Cho Cinco, they was doing their thing, they little podcast thing.
Right.
And he was like, clear it up, yeah, tell, the haters out there, I date for wage, not for age.
So that means he just pays women. Is that what you were saying?
That's what, yeah, I guess.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
he said. He
I
said, I
mean
date
that
for wage, not for age.
if simping ain't easy, brother, simping ain't easy. If he wants to be a simp and pay these young women and be a sugar daddy and get some
Look
sugar
how
babies,
stupid that sounds, though. Like,
it sounds real stupid.
he, de-
It
you know,
sounds real stupid.
this is not what I said. This is what that man said. I
It
was
sounds
on his
it,
little, they little morning show. I think it was
it,
yesterday morning.
it sounds real stupid.
Yeah. He said, I date for wage, not for age. They keep jacking up threes, man. But yeah, it's weird.
I don't know what
Like
I
you
did.
said, you're a brand. You gotta protect your brand. You got to protect your brand. Not because you can walk around, I can do this, I can do this. You
You gotta
still are
protect you gotta protect your brand at all times. You cannot
gotta move
waver
different.
from what you're doing. You got to kind of walk with blinders on and try to like Monique told him, get you, that made sense. I mean, he can get any woman he wants at whatever age you, but you got to be sensible in what you got going on. But I think it's deeper than that, man. I think he's got some issues with sexuality myself. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, he
Uh,
probably. Yeah. Then he's targeted.
and I
Targeted.
don't think it's just with women, and that's just my opinion. And other people have said the same thing.
Man.
But again, that's his business. I'm not in his business. I'm just talking about it. He if he wouldn't have made those recordings, we wouldn't be talking about it. If it's just, man, it's messed up being a celebrity. You really gotta it's a fine line being a celebrity and getting out here and meeting different people and going to the gym and seeing attractive women and wanting what you want, but you're not a regular guy anymore. So you really don't know if they like you because you're who you are or because who they see on TV. They don't know you. So, it's hard to find somebody that just kind of likes you for you. So you just got to really be careful and be aware of who you're inviting into your circle because it might hurt you.
Yeah. It's true.
It might hurt you. So, I don't know. I don't know. What else is going on? Hey man, I want to discuss. I want to talk about uh Shador, little Shador Sanders. I don't like how they did that young man. I really, Coach Prime has been a good father in his kids' life, their whole life, done everything he was supposed to do, raised them right, had them humble. They're not funny acting kids because they came up with money. They don't act stuck up or any of that. Very humble children. Made them work for everything they got. And they still don't get a certain amount of money until they get a certain age, like a trust fund or something. So I really hate the fact that I feel like the NFL owners all band together to ban this young man at least for a little while. I really don't because they don't like his dad. And they don't like his dad because this is going on to a race thing because Archie Manning and the Manning brothers and fathers, when they're with their kids and they help their kids and talk to their kids, it's okay. But when we as men stay in our kids' lives, we're looked down on sometimes. You know, he's been in his boys' lives and his daughter's life and did what he was supposed to do. And because he's been an excellent athlete and been able to brag and then also produced what he bragged about as his son, what's wrong with that? Being confident and just I don't know. I just don't like the way they did this young man. I really don't like the way he was disappointed. But I understand. God does works in mysterious ways, and He'll work it out. I just didn't like to see I didn't like the expression on his face. That I just didn't like that. It wasn't right to me. I don't know.
Well, I hope the Raiders get him.
What'd you say, Rico?
I hope the Raiders pick him up.
I didn't hear you.
You can't hear me?
What'd you say?
I said I hope the Raiders pick him up.
Yeah. What you think about this situation, man?
I mean, it sucks. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. It's bull crap though. I would have took a chance on him, but
I mean,
I don't.
as far as an athlete, he's done everything he was supposed to do. It's
Yeah,
nothing. He's not lacking in anything athlete wise. He's got a good attitude. He's not, like I said, he's not air. I mean, I don't know what did he do wrong? Just Dion being his dad? Is that why?
yeah, probably.
It's just Dion. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Just
Wow, Coach Prime. Coach Prime. Did you see the expression on Dion's face?
no.
They took a steal. It's just you could see his side. You could see the expression like disappointment. I could imagine how that felt. Like wow. All the NFL owners did that. That's crazy. All of them. That's crazy. That's crazy. Uh, I don't know.
Well,
It
I
happens.
think he'll be okay.
I'm pretty
I
sure
think
he'll
that'll
be.
motivate him. That should, and he should put his man Mac down on everybody. And
I think he'll be fine. Thanks for
I
coming
think
in,
he'll be
ladies.
fine. And I think,
Everybody that's in my live and TikTok, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Now, don't forget that I am on YouTube as well. Lifestyles with Eric on YouTube. You can find me on there. I'd appreciate you looking me up there. Please tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. All righty, tap the screen. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. Thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you. I am on YouTube right now. We're live 2 times. We're live 2 times. Would you say, Rico?
oh, I ain't saying anything. I don't know why my volume's not going up like that.
Huh? I didn't hear.
I don't know why my volume is uh says it's turned up. But
Okay.
I don't know. I was getting one of the messenger calls coming
Ah,
in.
okay, okay.
I declined it, and maybe it just I don't
Yeah,
know.
probably. Yep, yep. Probably took your volume down. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, man. I mean, I think he's gonna be fine. I just, like I said, I just didn't like how they did him last night. But that's okay. That's okay. He'll be okay. That young man will be fine. Hey, reality check. Thanks for coming in tonight. Thank you for coming in. Hello and good evening. Make sure you thumbs up the video, share the video out when you come in, please. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, everyone. Please, thumbs up when you come in. Thank you. Thank you. All righty. I am Lifestyles with Eric. Happy Friday evening, late night with Lifestyles. And Mr. Rico in the house. Um, Anything else? What else is going on, Mr. Rico?
Uh,
Huh?
me
Okay. What's going on with you, brother?
staying above water. That's about it.
All right. All right. All right. We got to do that, man. We
That's
definitely got to do that. I know you're glad this winter air that kind of pushed through.
yeah, but it's still supposed to get back chilly again.
Oh,
Not
no,
too
I don't want
bad,
to hear that.
but not too bad. Just a little bit. It ain't we ain't out the water yet, but I mean, winter's over with.
Winter is over. Yeah,
We just gonna have
Lachelle,
that little fall, that little fighting the fall,
yeah,
fighting the
yeah,
fall.
yeah. We're gonna push through. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Yeah,
We're gonna get there. Yeah,
that keep
Lachelle,
people in
you're
the
right.
house
You're
anyway.
absolutely right. What'd you say, Rico?
That keep people in the house anyway. Cause man, as soon as that sun was out yesterday afternoon, man, I seen they was everywhere.
People were out.
They was
Motorcycles,
everywhere.
convertibles.
Shit.
People been anxious to get outdoors, Mr. Rico. It's been cold outside, man.
Yeah.
So, you
Now I'm
know,
talking. I mean, I went to the gas station. I had to make an announcement. Said thank you to all the pretty girls coming in because they was all in the gas station. It was like 10 of them in there. I was like, dang,
wow. So you had a lot of eye candy, huh?
man.
Thank you,
I was like,
reality
yeah,
check.
y'all
You
too
get
rich
some
for
rest.
my
Thanks for
taste.
coming in.
I was on break though from work, so I was just walking in there grabbing something. And it was like, where are these? Dang.
Hey, thanks everybody for coming in on TikTok. Again, I appreciate you coming in. Again, I'm on YouTube right now. We're live. It's Lifestyles with Eric on YouTube. Again, thank you for coming in. Please subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'd love to have you a part of my family. Yeah, man, I'm loving the warm weather. I can pop the top out and take a ride, and get some sun.
Oh yeah,
Because we really need that vitamin D, bro.
yeah,
We need that, man. It doesn't hurt our
definitely,
melanin. Definitely, we need it. It energizes us. So
yeah, definitely need it.
I'm looking forward to some warm weather, some sun on my skin, getting a little tan, get a little dark, get out and cut the grass, all that good stuff. So, oh yeah,
Ride the bike.
yeah, I got to do some bike riding. Yeah, got to get some exercise in. But yeah. Again, I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Yep, you stay blessed too. Make sure you thumbs up everybody. I appreciate everybody that came in tonight. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you do subscribe to Lifestyles with Eric on YouTube and on TikTok, because we do go live on TikTok as well. But I'd love to have you a part of my YouTube family. So make sure you go over to YouTube and look up Lifestyles with Eric. Please subscribe. Cindy, Kim, everybody, thank you for coming in live on TikTok. Reality Checks, Michelle, Jerice, Angela, Audria. I appreciate everybody that came in on YouTube. Thank you again. It's been real. Thank you. We'll see you soon. All righty. Right on, Mr. Rico.
Yes,
All
sir.
righty. Have a good weekend, my brother.
You too, brother.
All right. Stay safe.
Yes, sir.
All right.